These man lose this game, bruv. I swear down. Anyhow, these man lose this game. Anyhow,
Oh my days! Oh,
Ball whipped in. Oh my days, what are you doing? Oh my days. Oh my god.
say you.
Vamos, come on.
Fuck this, blood! I swear down! I swear down! Now,
Rubber balls. Woo!
This, bro. Oh, bro, it's over. It's now, bro. I swear it down. Go! Go! Go ball! 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 Get that man! Get that!
I knew it, blood. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it, blood.
And they have won it at the end. It's Lamina. It's head in hands for Spurs. It's hands in the air for Wolves.
I knew it, blood. I fucking knew it, blood.
The spirit of the world.
Vamos, come on.
Like button, subscribe to the Football Terrace. It's a fan channel review show. And yesterday was an epic day. There's some amazing bits of content to take a look at and listen to. Of course, I want your views and opinions in the comment section below. But I have to say, when it comes to the Spurs game, these two coming up are my absolute favorites. Take a little look. Enjoy. Enjoy. All these fellas around there, doesn't blink, doesn't react, not a movement. He's badging her face and she hasn't moved. She ain't moved an inch. She Madame Tussauds waxwork. Absolutely amazing content. And I heard that she's still there now. She hasn't moved. She's on like a hunger strike or something. I don't know. But she was just like, oh my God.
How dare you?
to me about Son, innit? Don't, or maybe a Man City fan, blood. Because any other of your teams, blood, I'll tell you who's a scrub in your team. I'll tell you, blood. Arsenal fans, don't chat to me, bruv. I mean, Man United fans, don't chat to me, bruv.
They're so confident. Like, X is so confident at this point. I'm just telling you, this is Football Gods 101.
Even Liverpool, don't chat to me. Fucking hell, blood!
We love the footy gods.
For fuck's sake! For fuck's sake, bruv! Oh my days, bruv! Fucking Davis is this is some joke to bruv! Bruv! In a fucking last minute, in the dying embers.
You know what this is? You know what's about Football Gods? Him telling Arsenal and Liverpool and Man United fans to do one, don't chat to us, we are what we are type thing.
Bam! In a fucking last minute, bruv. Oh, whatever, bruv. Whatever, fam. What fucking ever, bruv. Just look how easy it was.
In fairness, it was a class goal. I don't even think Ben Davies could have done anything about it, but...
One ball, blood. One ball. One fucking ball, blood. One fucking ball, blood. Scrubs, blood. Get up, bruv. Lascelles. Oh, my God, bruv. Anyhow, these man lose this game, bruv. I swear down. Anyhow, these man lose this game. Anyhow, oh, my days!
The timing! The timing!
This, blood. I swear down. Nah, fuck this, bruv. Oh, bruv, this over. It's season now, bruv. Blood. I knew it.
He knew it. He didn't.
I fucking knew it, blood. I fucking knew it, blood. Put Dyer and Davis back into this team. Everything's gone to shit. I fucking knew it, blood. I fucking knew it, fam. I fucking knew it, blood.
Honestly, X he's just the man.
Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it.
This is the way we are, and this is what we're gonna do, and this is how we're gonna play, and I get that. But you're not playing in Scotland and you're Celtic and you're the best team and the rest of the team's a dog. You're playing against top sides. Wolves are a good team at home. They've got some good players, good manager. If you just keep making stupid mistakes and you keep playing this gung-ho football and trying to win it, a point's not a bad result.
Let me just stop Jamie O'Hara here. A week ago, and by the way, he is the chief cheerleader. He is the probably barring X, right? He is the biggest Spurs fan across the media and social media. He is the cheerleader, the spokesperson. A week ago, they were praising this. He doesn't relinquish. He doesn't rest on his laurels. Our manager plays one way and one way only. He'll never do it a different way. We back it. They lose their game and already they are turning upon the philosophy. How dare we do this? And that's because you were lying in the first place. Jamie O'Hara is right, but it shows that the lies that they were gaslit into, not even believing, but just projecting. Until Spurs have a phenomenal team that could compete toe-to-toe with anybody at any time, and you have squad depth, you have to adapt. Through the history of football that's happened, and I mean this with respect to Big Ange Postecoglou, he is not the Messiah. He is not suddenly this demigod of football who's going to come in and be able to not, with this Spurs squad, not at times relinquish the way he plays. If he just plays the same way every game with every team until his squad is fully built, and that's if he ever fully builds it to a City standard, and I doubt they will, he's going to have to adapt. Otherwise, you're always going to fall short. Because if he slightly adapted his team yesterday and made some different choices, they'd have walked away with at least a point. If not, they could have won the match. And that is what you have to do. You have to manage with what you've got at times. And it's so crazy how within 2 defeats, this we will back the manager as long as he plays this style of football is already starting to slip.
Damn! Season has come crashing back down to earth yet again. It's Chelsea Football Club who are responsible for the demise.
Stop it. Get some help.
Hotspur are genuine title contenders. They're playing brilliant football and Postecoglou is the man. Now, while some of that was true, what people weren't appreciating is that the Premier League is so tough. It is a long, arduous season, and awarding anyone anything after 10 games is an error. Tottenham did look good. There is no doubt about it. And some of the signings that they made in the summer were tremendous. James Maddison, undoubtedly, signing of the summer. A dazzling, mercurial footballer who I think is just fantastic. I am gutted with his injury because I think it's so detrimental to the hopes of England. I would love England to have made the most of James Maddison and the form that he is in. Can you imagine him linking up with Bellingham, with Saka, with Kane? It would have been a sight to behold. So I am gutted that James Maddison is injured. He's now going to miss these England internationals. And I thought that was going to be pretty much his last opportunity to stake his claim. We know that Gareth Southgate is a man who likes to stick with the tried and tested. I don't know when James Maddison's going to get an opportunity. I think we're playing Brazil, but, that will be the final England camp. So it's not going to be easy for him to break.
I understand what you're saying about Maddison. It's a shame he's out. I want to go back to his first point around, the season for Spurs being a disaster. It isn't, in my opinion, but I'm only basing that on how I viewed their situation, if that makes sense. Because for me, and I've felt this the whole way along, I felt this whole kind of time that they weren't winning the league anyway. I never felt they were going to challenge. This is just what was going to happen when they had injuries. I still think they're a good bet, not a sure bet, but a good bet for the top 4. Absolutely. But what I will say to Tottenham fans is this. You've come from my club, Manchester United, a lot in recent weeks. You better hope. You better hope and pray you finish ahead of us. Because I did tweet this yesterday and I mean it. I don't agree with the title of Rory's video and the overarching thought that the season's over because I didn't ever, from a title challenging perspective, because I didn't think you were there. But I did tweet this yesterday and I mean it. And this isn't just to Tottenham. This is Arsenal, Liverpool, whoever. My club, Man United, are in the pits. We are awful and we're rancid as of right now. And you have all called that out. You better hope and pray you don't finish behind us because you're going to have to delete your club, bruv.
A match ban from the touchline. I'm terrified of that week, by the way, after the international break. Everton, Galatasaray, Newcastle, all away with that team. I think something has to massively change. We'll do the player ratings in a minute, but
Something does need to change. Again, we won. Yes, I watched the game back actually last night because I'm a bit of an anorak, especially when it comes to Man United. And look, watching it without nerves, we should have won that game 4-5-6-0. We had the chances, we had the opportunities, and they were gilt edge. And there was 2 or 3 brilliant saves, which you can't blame your players for. If our goalie makes that save, we're praising him. So you've got to praise the Luton goalkeeper. But if this team just lacks confidence of putting the ball in the back of the net, and then it becomes almost self-fulfilling. You remember Fat Bastard from the Austin Power films? He was sad because he was fat. And he's fat because he eats too much, but he eats too much because he's sad, and it becomes like a vicious cycle. That's what Man United are in. We're in this situation. We need confidence, so we need to score some goals, but we can't score goals because we don't have confidence, and it becomes a perpetual cycle. So something does need to change, but what and how? I want to get your opinion on that, people.
Look, I described it on the watch along as, and I must just say, a win is a win. We can't have things like TenHag out or anything like that. Ridiculous.
You can, though, Mark. So I disagree with Mark on this, because I still think there's problems in the dressing room with him and multiple players, and that is leading to that was the sort of the catalyst to this regression in form. Now, I'm not sure what that is. It could be the way that the Sancho situation has gone, Casemiro, Varane. It could be surrounding this. It could be the way he wants them to play, and the players disagree and they don't think it's going to work, and they're at loggerheads with one another. But I feel there's a relationship breakdown. Fixing that could be the step towards getting the confidence back. But if the manager isn't going to address that, if it's irreparable at this moment in time, then I think it's fair to say maybe they should replace the manager. That doesn't mean you haven't got to fix the deeper, wider problems, but just saying keep the manager, I don't necessarily agree.
But handbrake football, handbrake club, the club's in limbo at the moment. Like,
True.
there is so many issues at the club, and it's rudderless. And we're playing like a club that's rudderless. I think sometimes things happen in a game that symbolise the wider picture. And at the end of the game, the ball breaks to Rashford on the left wing. He's got acres to run into, and the referee blows the whistle. And Rashford just boots the ball and slices it into the crowd. But it's frustration. It's frustration that he's had 90 minutes like that, and then he's got space to run into, and the referee blows the whistle, and it's another disappointing performance for Manchester United. There is
And that element Goldbridge is spot on about, because that Rashford will now feel the pressure on the next game back. If he'd have got a goal today, he's got to take accountability for his own performance. If he scores today, it relinquishes some of that pressure. Garnacho needs a goal. Højlund needs a goal in the Premier League, but he has scored in the Champions League, and his overall play has been pretty good. So I do get it. And yesterday was a great symbolization of the way Man United's season has gone. But that's why I am partly looking at the manager. I understand the Glazers, the ownership, the changes, but we have to look at this manager. And that's where me and Mark disagree on this at the minute. I think Ten Hag out is something that must be discussed. But I want your thoughts and I want your feelings on that, people. Let me know.
No! God, please, no! No!
Old performance. Big up to the manager today, by the way.
What? What? The reason I put this out there, I clip Lee up when he says things I think are crazy. Or I laugh at things he says I think are mad. But I wanted to put this in today because too many gooners go at him for, oh, you never praise this, you never positive, you never say anything good. My theory is most of you, when things go good, don't watch him. Not most of you, he still gets good numbers, but you get my point. The detractors, only watch him when things go wrong, almost to wind yourselves up. But when things go right, you don't tune in. Therefore, you don't see what he says. I get it all the time. The amount of someone actually said to me today, I haven't called out any of the VAR decisions that have hurt the smaller teams. I literally said Wolves were robbed against Man United at the beginning of the season, as an example. Someone said to me, oh, you're biased towards Arsenal because you say, oh, well done for beating Burnley. But if anyone else does it, you say it's just Burnley. Well, if you watch my wider content, you'll see I hate the notion of just Burnley, just Everton, just Luton, just Sheffield United. I never say those words. So watch more content. But yeah, back to Lee.
Wait. He substituted 29. Substituted 29. I don't know whether he's still got the dog at home and he had to go and take it for walkies, or
oh, maybe I spoke too soon. The sarcasm's coming.
whether like the missus was at the game, so they decided that to go home and pick up the poo. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not too sure, if I'm honest. Fabio Vieira, maybe he has to take him home to take her home tonight. Win the dog. Imagine calling the dog Win, the audacity. when you bottled everything. But anyway, that's a different
Oh, I'm in the mud. I thought he was going to be positive. Oh, no.
stream, different video. Let's get back into this game. My baller, by the way. Trossardinho. The amount of you that laughed at me. You laughed at me. Well, I must say, you're not laughing now, are you? Yeah, big up Trossard. That is our best.
Nice.
That's our best player, the most technically gifted player in our football team. Every single cross he put in from a corner today. You noticed how poor our corners are when Martinelli takes them or Saka takes them. Every single corner today.
Lee's right, though, on a real one. Trossard's got to start more games, even when they've got players that are fit. He always looks dangerous. And you know what will happen? Trossard will get a start and then, like, maybe have a bit of a quiet game and go, see, what's the point of starting him? Give him a run. Players, no one believes that Trossard is Messi level, Ronaldo level, Zidane level, Scholes level, Rooney level, Bergkamp level, Henry level, where they're going to be putting in 7.5, 8 out of 10 performances minimum every week. But he is fairly consistent. He just needs a run of games, and he was quality yesterday. And a big reason that Arsenal won so well. Look, people, I want to thank you all for tuning in as ever. It means so much to us here at the Terrace. Hit like button, subscribe, but bell notifications. A lot of you have done it. Over 75,000 of you have done it, but we need more so you don't miss the content when we put it out. Take care. Goodbye. God bless. And I'll see you all again.